Mike, it's not just great for his team and his teammates and his coaches. It's great for the game that there's a two-way player having this kind of impact. What about for the fans? Has to be exciting to watch as well.
It sure is. And I think it's exciting for the fans, the people in the industry, and for myself as well. You just don't see them. You just don't see guys that have the ability to do this two-way playing that often. I mean, it's a handful. So it's such a cool athleticism that they bring to the table that people are very intrigued. It's almost like must-see TV. You really want to check out this guy and see what makes him so different than everyone else.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Tyson Randolph gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Miami.
And now the first pitch.
The second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch, 7-11.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
Here we go, guys.
Still no balls and two strikes. And now a pitch on the way. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Second, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Connor Scott, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of this series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Second inning set to go, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now the first pitch.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Right side. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. At the plate now is John Birdie. Fouled away.
John.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The batter will be J.J. Bleday as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Can't get him to go after the Scrooge with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now. And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So next to bat will be Tommy Wilson. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Acuna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate here is Tyson Randolph.
The pitcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Yeah, keep it going. Stay hot now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A high fastball is in there.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
There to look it in is Simmons, one away. So now to the plate, Connor Scott. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back toward the mound. Simmons has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. Fouled off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Again, another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Come on now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And it's fouled away. This is foul right side. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Fouled away. Baez is truly an elite-level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell. His pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
So now here is John Birdie. Flew out last time up. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
One down.
In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now batting.
Hey, get ahead.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins nothing. So stepping in is Tyson Randolph. He singled first time up. And now pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up J.J. Bleday. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Strike him out. Here we go.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Corey Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. 1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, here is Connor Scott. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Popped him up. Simmons has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here is Brian Anderson, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting to that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
D-Row, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1 the count. Fastball laid off well below the knees. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in will be J.J. Bleday. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Miguel Andujar will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Still 2-2. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at 3rd. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Jimmy Cordero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tyson Randolph earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Miami have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Ian Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Up next from Miami, Connor Scott. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. The 2-2. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder at the track. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Digging in next, John Birdie. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
John Birdie.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate is Tyson Randolph. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Scott is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Tyson Randolph. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary.
2 down with a runner at first. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Hit the other way out toward right field. Randolph gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tyson Randolph singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Down and away, ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in once again is John Birdie. He flew out in his last AB.
Birdie.
Lined into right, a base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Tyson Randolph as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. First pitch of the AB now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team.
Stepping up is Tyson Randolph. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on? And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, and we are all even at 5 aside.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Braves came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jimmy Cordero earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Al Leiter, you know this is my favorite young player as you followed him with me all the way from the minors to this point. Just as I'd hoped, just as I predicted, he's opening a lot of eyes with his play to this point as a two-way guy. What is your take on the experiment at this point?
Well, I mean, look, I find it fascinating and amazing that, you know, he's able to do the two-way scenario with respect to hitting, playing, and then also pitching. I see him, I still see him more as a pitcher. I think the long-term future is that. I just love his stuff. Not to say that he can't hit. I just think ultimately in the end, I see and have seen when I played how much time you have to put into the batting cages and the hitting coach and all the analysis there. And then you now have to get down and get on the mound and work your craft. And what I've seen as a pitcher and a hitter, I just see him more as a pitcher.
baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Vince Velasquez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to bat, Tyson Randolph.
Batting third, the right fielder, Tyson.
Hey, I need you right here.
Randolph.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Simmons leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. First pitch of the AB now.
0-1's the count.
You can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Randolph is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now it'll be Tyson Randolph trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. First offering. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And now here is Brandon Nimmo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nimmo.
He's got 1 hit.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Let's go.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Kingery is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Matzik wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mauricio Rivera, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
Keep it going.
Now the first pitch. Tyson Randolph is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Up next, Bryce Harper having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific month this guy had last month.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Randolph in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Next to dig in, JT Realmuto. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Randolph will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Next up, Gene Segura.
Batting 8.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one.
Segura.
Skied into straightaway right. Randolph is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in next, Tyson Randolph off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So next to the plate for the Phils, Ronald Tieranen struck out in his last trip to the plate. Boom, aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, ground ball right here. Here we go.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there, Steve.
Tyson Randolph will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Like you can. Let's go.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyson Randolph. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh? Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Ball 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is back up the middle and into center field. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him.
Next to hit, Tyson Randolph. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
A 1 pitch on its way.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
Drive that pitch, huh?
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Braves.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jimmy Cordero wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Diego Castillo closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Braves have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Aaron Nola starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Batting third.
Next to hit is Tyson Randolph. First pitch on the way. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Come on, big dog, stay hot.
Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Now into the box, Scott Kingery. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward right field. Randolph is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Into the box, Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Now to the plate, Hanser Alberto grounded out in his last at bat.
The second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He bounced out last time up. Line drive base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Next to stand in is Tyson Randolph, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyson Randolph. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair. Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
6-3 the final score today. Philadelphia took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Nola earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Max Fried was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jose Alvarado records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 24th on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
It's been a huge topic of conversation around the game of baseball. Can the two-way player experiment actually succeed? There have been doubters and they persist, but we've definitely been getting a taste of what could be. John Paul Morosi joins us now. And JP, you talk to a lot of people around the game. What are you hearing from them about their views on this experiment?
In every ballpark I walk into, every player, it seems, every media member, every manager, every coach, they all want to ask the same question. Can he keep this up? Can he be an all-star level player in both disciplines at the major league level? It is so hard to do. There's very little precedent for this in recent baseball history. However, our eyes are telling us exactly the reality that this could happen. This could be sustainable. The excitement, I almost don't even know what to think anymore. It's so exciting for me right now to watch it unfold. This has a chance to change the game. It has a chance to change the way that young people in this country look at the game. It has a chance to draw in new players to the sport of baseball, because if all of a sudden you can do two different jobs at the same time in the same sport, maybe you pull in a player from football, from basketball, from hockey, from soccer, who says, you know what, I can be a multi-purpose, all-purpose athlete in baseball too. It's really exciting for the game, has a chance to grow the game, and every single day, people around the sport are checking the box scores to see, did he do it again?
That's our insider, John Paul Morosi, with the latest.
Thanks for watching the Tieranen YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified on when new content is available. Let me know below what you think. Roast me for how terrible I am. And don't forget to follow me on my socials to keep track of when I'm live. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time on the Tieranen YouTube channel.